Hey everyone, my name is Natalie and I'm here today with an amazing lender I know. His name is Jordan Jager and he works for BancorpSouth. Today I wanted to talk about VA loans and dig in a little bit deeper about what a VA loan is and a lot of the aspects it brings to the table. So with further ado, I'd like Jordan to tell me a little bit about himself and let you guys know about him and go from there.
Okay. As Natalie said, my name is Jordan Jager. I'm with BancorpSouth. I do residential mortgage lending. I've been working in banking for 5 years since I graduated from Auburn, where I studied international finance and Spanish. War Eagle. And I have lived now and worked as a lender in Birmingham, Nashville, and now Mobile. And I've had the pleasure and opportunity to do loans in 7 different states with BancorpSouth last year in 2018 now. And I love working with all kinds of people all over the Southeast. And, I got into mortgage because I like it because it's more of a puzzle than a lot of aspects of other, lines of banking. It's more detailed and you have to be precise. So that is why I chose that.
Awesome. Well, I'm really glad you got to sit down with me today. And as I said for my previous Wisdom Wednesdays, I'm trying to dig in deeper about the loan process because a lot of buyers just, hear the names, VA, FHA, and they don't really know what all goes into it. So my first question is the most basic. What is a VA loan?
Yeah, a VA loan is a loan backed really by the Veterans Administration for the veterans, their families, their spouses, and those who are eligible would be a veteran, a active military service member, or the spouse of a deceased service member.
Okay, awesome. Roughly from start to finish, how long does a VA loan take?
A VA loan, like every loan, it's dependent not only on the lender and underwriting and processing. It's also about how responsive your customer is. Your typical VA loan will take about 30 to 35 days. I can say, though, that I've done a VA loan in just under 30 days before.
Awesome. With the perfect circumstances, like he's saying, if you're on the ball and you're getting him information, that I think is the biggest thing with lenders. As you guys know, I'm a veteran, and we have our house, we bought VA. And the biggest thing was just getting the information. They want to make it happen. That's their job. They want to get you that house. So the biggest thing is getting the documents, and there's a ton of documents. So if here's a question I hear commonly from buyers. If you already have a VA loan, say, I want to buy another house, and I got my house now with a VA loan. Can you buy another house with VA?
You can reuse your VA rights because those are earned rights which can be used throughout your lifetime. However, if your primary residence still has a VA mortgage, VA is only for primary residences, so you already used your VA right on that home. So until that home, if you're moving from your current primary to a new primary and with the intention of no longer keeping,
so you're selling. You want to sell the house you're in.
You can reuse as a subsequent use of your VA rights on this new primary residence.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you guys are understanding that, because I get confused easily too. Basically, if you have a house that's VA, you can sell it, and you can use a VA with another house, which is pretty simple. As he said, there is a primary and then a secondary for your subsequent use. Does the primary, you're going to get better deals, right? I mean, as far as first versus second?
Absolutely, yeah. When you use your VA rights for the very first time, you're going to get a better deal on your VA funding fee. When you do it, you can keep using your VA rights throughout your life, but as you use it the second time and thereafter, the funding fee gets to be more expensive on the, every time after the first. It's not like it just keeps increasing from second to third, third to fourth, but just between the first and the second.
The first and second. Okay.
Right.
That makes
sense.
sense.
Then there's a whole chart which can be found on va.gov where you can look up home lending and look at the chart and look at how it breaks down that funding fee, whether it's your first use or a subsequent use, as well as your status, whether you're a reservist or active military.
Okay. That's really good information. Thank you. On comparison to other loans, are VA rates better? Is compared to the FHA or conventional?
Yes, compared to a conventional loan, VA loan is anyone who can do and is eligible for a VA loan. That is an earned right. And with having earned that right, it benefits individuals by giving them a better rate than what they would otherwise get on a conventional loan. And it's comparable to FHA loan on the rate as far as the mortgage note rate, but the benefits, the fringe benefits of a VA loan are significantly better.
In terms of rates right now, because I know the real estate community as well as a lot of buyers out there know rates are going up. Absolutely. What are the current, just a rough estimate, what was the last VA rate?
Yeah, the last VA rate that I saw when I ran pricing at the end of the year in 2018, we were at 4.875% on a 30-year fixed rate VA loan. And across the board, between the end of 2018 and the end of 2017, rates increased about 1.25% on all loan programs. So we are in a truly rising rate environment. And 2019, this year that we're in now, we have another 3 projected rate hikes. So it is even all your loans, your VA, your FHA, your USDA, your conventional loans, everything is truthfully going up or projected to go up and be a little bit more expensive.
Do you recommend as a buyer, would it be smart to talk to a lender and say, hey, can you keep an eye on these rates for me? Or is that something the buyer can do on their own? I mean, what do you think is the best approach?
Yeah, I mean, I think looking out for yourself as a buyer is good, but absolutely, we don't mind as a lender. We don't mind checking rates for our customers. We can check. Rates do truly shift. It's not just something we say.
It's true. It's crazy.
You can wake up and, we get our rate sheet at 9 a.m. every day Central Time. Okay. I have had days at work where we have a re-release of rates up to 2 and 3 times within the same day. So when we say rates are moving and they're volatile, it's not just malarkey.
Yeah.
It is true.
Time is of the essence, yeah.
So now would I advise anyone to play the rate game and, hope for a dip or, in rates and do a short 15-day lock instead of a 30 or 45-day lock? Personally, no, I wouldn't recommend that. I think it's, especially in what we know to be overall a rising rate environment, I don't like to play that rate lock game.
Yeah, because you don't know.
Because you could get hurt.
They're not God. They can't, predict what rates are going to happen, which is another common question I get from buyers. What are the rates doing? How will they change? And he's right. They fluctuate so much. They fluctuate day to day, and it's really a matter of what your time frame is and how fast you want to move. And lenders, highlight that fact that if you want, you want a good rate and you catch it, lock it in. Absolutely. Because it might not be there tomorrow. So when my husband and I went to buy our first house VA, we actually called VA directly, which was a very easy process. I thought VA was just smooth sailing, but we're also both military and we appreciate efficiency, so we're pretty quick to get the documents. Do you have to call VA directly, or can you go to any lender and just say, listen, this is what I want to do. Can you help me?
Yeah. Any major lending institution, any bank, any credit union, is going to have the ability to originate VA loans. VA, of course, like you guys did when you and your husband called, they, can give you incredibly good insight. They have very, what I call client or consumer friendly tools online to walk you through the VA process, start to finish. But any major lender can originate VA loans.
Awesome. I know with our loan, and just to talk a little bit about BancorpSouth, when we went directly through VA, our loan has been sold twice. And that's just very common because when you're dealing with the primary market and the secondary market, do you guys ever sell your loans away or no?
No, we do not. Our loans at BancorpSouth, as long as they are conforming loan, so now with the conforming loan amount being raised up to $484.
What is conforming?
Conforming. Yeah. It means the loan amount. Typically, a conforming loan is meaning it's sellable on the secondary market to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Okay. And it meets their guidelines. So and there's a loan limit, not a purchase limit, but a loan limit. And the loan limit is now $484,000. So
that's the max.
That is the max.
Okay.
Right? That's and it's like 484, 350, but. Just 484.
We'll round it down.
We'll round it down. Keep it easy. So as long as the loan amount is 484 or less, on a conforming loan, meaning it's conforming, we don't sell those loans. Now VA has their own loan limits and you can check those out. Have your lenders check those out for you.
Okay.
But we do not sell our loans, which is good. We maintain all servicing rights to our loans. So we're not a lender that, bundles mortgages together and you pay us 1 month and then the next month you're paying some other bank in California that you've never heard of.
You're more quality, not quantity.
Correct.
That makes sense. Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
And I can tell you from experience, having my loan sold twice has been such a nightmare. but some people it's not a big deal. I've had, we do automatic payments, and it's nice that your bank doesn't sell, the loan away, and you can stay with them for the life of the loan if you want to, or if you want to shop around. But I recommend BancorpSouth because they're pretty awesome. So, I'm really glad y'all watched this video today, and I'm extremely grateful to Jordan for sitting down with me to talk about the VA loans. I know it's confusing sometimes, and if you have any questions, have any comments, any concerns, don't hesitate to contact me. I will be posting my number as well as Jordan's contact information. He is an amazing lender. He will do a great job with all those buyers out there looking to buy a house. And with that, I wish you all a happy new year. I know I'm a little late today. 2 days late?
2 days? No, today's the second.
The second?
Whatever.
Okay, all right,
1
day.
enough.
We're good. So happy new year, and I wish you all a great week. Bye.
Bye.